And greetings, weather prognosticator and meteorologist Chad Merrill here, taking you through the weather forecast in through the 20th of December. We also have some updated information on a geomagnetic storm that will trigger the northern lights. First of all, we've entered the new sunspot cycle, and a sunspot recently developed on the sun. And what happens, as you see in this image, is when a sunspot or sun flare develops, it causes a shift in the magnetic field and causes it to go a little bit haywire. So in this new sunspot cycle, this particular sunspot has created what's called a geomagnetic storm, which is way up there, well above the troposphere where we see the weather. Now, it's in a G1 state on the 9th, but a higher level of geomagnetic storm activity on the 10th, and then once again on the 11th. What this all means is that the northern lights, which are a spectacle to see at night away from city lights, are visible across northern Asia and also northern Canada. As we get a little bit closer to home, what we see is across the New England, we'll also see this particular aurora borealis during the overnight of Thursday and once again Friday. As far south as the mid-Atlantic, the latitude of 49 degrees latitude, we need a KP value of 8 or 9, and in this particular graphic what we're seeing is the area of aurora's extent will be 6 and 7, so it's just going to miss most of the mid-Atlantic. But I do think that northern Pennsylvania, if you are away from the city lights, you can catch the faint view of the aurora borealis on Thursday night and once again on Friday night. Back home, we have a little bit of a weather shift on the 15th and 16th, as an Alaskan ridge pattern will start to dominate, and what's going to happen is it's going to force some cold air farther south and set up a jet stream pattern which favors a little bit of snow east of the Allegheny Plateau. Now, what typically happens when the polar vortex, as we see in this image, starts to weaken around the 14th and 16th, that's when you get a better shot of some colder air. It won't be a huge storm for the mid-Atlantic, as you will see, but a little bit of snow during the middle part of the week. First of all, the weekend storm, the 12th and 13th, an update to that. Again, less than half of an inch of rain area-wide, not expecting any flooding, and less than 1 inch of snow here across the Allegheny Plateau. On the 14th, the storm system tracking to the south, enough cold air to produce a dusting to 1/4 of an inch of snow. That's across southern parts of Virginia and southern parts of West Virginia. The bigger storm on the 15th and 16th should produce about 3/4 of an inch of rain. On the back side of it, changing to snow west to east. That means the highest snow amounts 2 to 4 inches across the Allegheny Plateau, 1 inch of snow west of the plateau, and a trace to 1 inch of snow east of the plateau to the I-81 corridor, and that would just be on the colder spots. It'll become a bigger storm system as it winds up across New England, so the northeastern part of the mid-Atlantic will see 2 to 4 inches of snow. That includes Williamsport, Scranton, and also northern parts of New Jersey. But Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. may just see trace amounts of snow with this particular storm system. Not expecting a big deal for the I-95 corridor. Bishop's events, Saturday the 11th, Saturday the 12th, the Lake Anna 5K, 10K, and half marathon. Looking for partly cloudy skies, mild temperatures. As we continue on here on Sunday the 13th, the Columbia Island 5K and 10K. A few sprinkles, though, temperatures in the low 50s, so not too bad for the runners. And then a second race on Sunday the 13th, the Toys for Tots in Fredericksburg. A few sprinkles, temperatures generally in the low to mid 50s. If you're looking for a Christmas gift idea for that outdoor enthusiast who loves to plan around the weather, just go to our website, almanac.com, and you can find details on how to purchase the 2021 Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac. Thank you for joining me today.